So we're going to set up our soil factory. The first thing to do is to check how long the food waste has been in the bin. This was done on the sealed on the 18th of November, so that's fine. The next thing to do is to take out any juice that's in the bin. You don't want too much moisture in your soil factory. So we've got two earth bags, or bags for the earth factory. So what we're going to do is we're going to use one of those to mix our soil and the other one to add the fermented Bokashi food waste and the mixed soil. So we have two bags. We've got a potting soil and we have a organic compost. This bag, let's call it the mixing bag. And you want a mix of potting soil and compost. Compost is going to provide the lovely microbes for the process to take place. And then I'm just going to mix them together. Essentially do a half-half mix of potting soil and compost in this mixing bag. So this is going to be our soil factory bag. What we're going to do is we're going to fill about 1/3 with the soil mix, then 1/3 with fermented food waste, top it off with the soil mix. Then we'll just leave it. So let's do that. Okay, so now we're going to take the contents of this Bokashi bin. Got a little bit of brown paper on the top. Very nice mycelium growing in the top. And we're going to just put this into this bin. Break it up a little bit. It's very compacted. But while we're doing this, we want it to be mixed and in touch with our soil mix. And we want as many pieces as possible, all the pieces, the whole mix, to be touched by the soil. So you've got a soil fermented food waste mix, and what you're really looking for is all the microbes that are in that compost and in the potting soil to work with the microbes in the fermented food waste to break it down. Okay, that should be enough. And now what we want to do is just cover it to the top of the soil factory with the soil mix.
Wow.
Put it down a little bit, and then we'll just close it up. And we'll just put it on a piece of cardboard. So if there is any leachate or any juice that comes out, it'll be absorbed by the cardboard. And we'll just leave it like that for a few weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks. We'll have a check, see how it's going. And then you've basically turned your Bokashi fermented food waste into a soil through our earth factory. So today we're going to harvest the soil from the soil factory. It's been sitting in the soil factory since about 2 months, maybe a little bit more. You can see that it's soil has got some black soldier fly larvae in here, old black soldier fly larvae, but we're going to empty it out into this pot because we're going to plant directly into the soil. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, so we're going to just empty this whole bag. So we're not seeing any. Oh, here's some food. Oh, there's an Evo pip. Oh, eggshells. So some eggshells. So Evo pip and some eggshells. Let me go right down and see if there's anything in there. That's it. Everything else, all the other food waste is basically converted back to soil. So, yeah, we've got a wine cork. I'm surprised there are not more of these. We're going to plant a star jasmine into that soil. It's quite a nice big one. Looks nice and healthy. It'll be terraced up to here. But the first thing we'll do is just take a little bit of that soil out to make room. Put it back into the soil factory. Okay, let me just do the last of this. It's the last of the soil. Okay. So we just excavated and planted this a bit deeper. It was a bit shallow for all the gardeners who are going to shout at us.